It's time that we head back to another Kazimier's team map that is Arena 8. For your note, this CC will be its last time that Arena 8 appears, but this is the first time of 2 times that it's going to be here. So in the next CC, there's going to be a new daily map that replaces this one, so goodbye to Arena 8 pretty darn soon. But first, let's conquer today's daily. So anyways, these are the techs that I'm going to take for Risk 8. We'll take movement speed up, we'll take the deployment limit, then the tile ban, and of course the mission of the day that buffs the 2 boss. The 2 bosses have an insane amount of HP, pretty high attack, and their special attack is also very buffed, with the Corrupted Knight gaining resistance and is also invisible. Even though there's the resistance, his weakness is still arts damage, so it's preferred that you use arts damage dealers against him. And that is why the perfect operator to borrow for today is gonna be a Surtur. So if you can, borrow a skill tree M3 Surtur. If you don't have that, please borrow from a friend. And if you don't have a friend with that, come to my Discord server, can add someone over there. I would recommend her to be above level 60. If you are using a lower level Surtur, you would need a stronger Arts Guard or Dreadnought Guard. So we'll talk about that in a bit. Now, bring along one single target medic will do. As strong as you can. If you have someone like Shining, Warfrin, maybe you've got Tuye, I'm okay that you use them in place of Hibiscus. Bring 2 defenders. One of them should be a healing defender. So Spot, for example, is a healing defender. If you have some people that doesn't need a skill activation, like Gumi, Saria, or Nerl, then I think those will be much easier for you to, not concentrate in the stage. Then Cardigan, on the other hand, try to bring a defender who have very high HP. So you can try to arrange by HP. If you have someone who's at the HP level of Cardigan or higher, like you see Matterhorn over here, you can see my Blemishine, my Saria, then you can take them in the stage instead. Alright? Bring along a caster. This caster is going to be helping to kill the shield boys. These things right here, where their weakness is arts damage. And then, moving on, we've got a marksman sniper. So the marksman sniper will be killing the smaller mobs on the left side of the map, because a lot of them are weaker to physical damage. So that's why there's a Cruise. If you've got a stronger version of Cruise, like an Aketo, an Exia, Blue Poison, maybe Platinum will be okay. Those sort of operators, try to take them in the stage. Then bring along a Dreadnought Guard. As strong of a Dreadnought Guard as you can. If you've got someone like Skadi, maybe you've got Nerl Altar, you may want to consider bringing... I'm not too certain about Flamebringer, might be okay. Or even if you don't want to bring a Dreadnought Guard, you want to bring like an Instructor, you want to bring a Lord, I'm also okay with that. Even a Centurion will do. Because these particular operators, their goal is to catch a few enemies later on and try to add some additional damage onto the Corrupted Knight. So that's what Moose is doing as well. Moose is an Arts Guard. You can either use Moose or Utage. Utage is also a pretty okay choice on her skill too. If not, try to bring a boss killer, a melee damage boss killer. So examples of that would be people like Silver Ash. You could use Spectre skill 2, Null on skill 2 or skill 3, depends on your preference. Skadi skill 2 also really done good. Amiya skill 1 and 2, great skills as well. Tequila needs some time to charge, so I don't think Tequila is a good choice. If not, you can also use Bagpipe. Bagpipe skill 3, also pretty damn good. So some considerations as to what you can take note in terms of replacing Moose. Bring someone who is a huge damage dealer, alright? Then bring a Pioneer Vanguard, so Courier is an example of that. Try to bring someone who have a higher defense. So either you take Courier, maybe Texas, you want to use Siege, Saga, I'm okay with all those choices. And then finally, you see 2 slower supporters, Podenko and Orchid. Well, you can get away with using only one slower supporter, like only an Orchid, but try to make your other person a caster. You want an arts damage dealer to kill the Gloom Pincer Crabs, these guys on the right side of the map later on, because they are weaker to arts damage in this case, since it's BNB. BNB usually kind of means that the arts damage is their weaker point. So anyways, 11 operators. If you've got other operators in mind to bring, use the free slots that you have to make the stage easier. Let's first do Risk 8. Arena 8, Risk 8. Alright, I'll begin the map by placing a Pioneer Vanguard here first. Followed by a Marksman Sniper. Turn on your Vanguard skill whenever it's ready. And then place a slow supporter right over here. So this one is a slow supporter facing downwards right now. And a second slower supporter will be here, facing to the left. So this is for this particular slower supporter to support the left lane. If you're gonna take a caster, you can place a caster here, facing to the right, so that it can deal damage to the Gloom Pincers only. But if not, this caster that you bring, place it over here. And up next, you're gonna put a Surtur over here. I'm gonna activate Courier skill, let him generate some DP. He's definitely not gonna survive the attacks of this guy for too long, so you would want to trade him. Trade him up for a healing defender right over here. There's an enemy coming behind this sniper on Surtur's lane. When he appears, just turn on Surtur's skill. And Surtur will get rid of the Blade Helm guy, all by herself. You can turn on Spot skill to give some healing to Cruz and himself. You can remove Surtur once she's done, and then trade it for a Cardigan, or whichever defender you brought, right over there. Alright, you see a defender coming in right about now. Just let this defender go. There's another guy coming in here. Just block him for a moment. And then let go of all your operators, your sniper and everything. And trade it for a Dreadnought guard, or whichever guard that you brought over here, facing to the right. Place a Arts guard as well, or whichever boss killing person right over there. And then the last part of your recipe is to place a Surtur. So Surtur's gonna sit right over here, facing downwards. Then, the moment this Corrupted Knight snaps onto Surtur, just turn on her skill, and Melanta's skill as well. So try to use some stronger boss killers. Moose and Melanta can be a little bit weak. It'll be nice if you have some better units to use in your run. You can use your slower supporter skill to help to kill the Gloom Pincers. And there you go. Left side is done. I'm gonna place a single target medic over here. You can remove your slower supporters, trade it for a sniper, facing upwards. Like that. Try to manage your Cardigan's health a bit. As far as you can, give her the best healing that you can give. But if let's say you have a weaker defender that you brought and they seem to just die to this guy, let's simulate it. Just trade it for some bodies. So for example, Cardigan is down, then just trade it for a spot. You're waiting for Surtur to return to the map. Alright, then just keep trading. You don't want this guy to get too close to Hibiscus. You see what I mean? Like if he gets too close to Hibiscus, then this will happen. So it's fine. Let's get rid of Courier and all. And then let's trade it for a Surtur right over there. So Surtur's not gonna survive this for all too long. We're gonna place another body in. Gonna hold him there a little longer. Let's hold him with a Melanta as well. Try to retreat your operators before they receive too much damage. So for example, like right about now, it's a bit too hard hitting already. I'm gonna trade, place a Moose instead. Now, if let's say your boss gets so far up to this point, you can like place a medic here and try to hold him from here. So keep doing this, you're waiting for Surtur to return. Try to retreat your operators if you can, as I've mentioned. So you can see him cast a special attack. Try to retreat, trade it for a Courier, wait for Surtur to return. Alright, Surtur is kind of back. And just place her down, and then activate a skill, and that's how you can get rid of the boss. So if you can, try to block a little bit better in that vertical lane that you saw just now, and let Surtur take him out, and then you just keep exchanging for other bodies as well. If your medic goes down, you can try to redeploy the medic right as you see. Alright? Quite tough of a stage. But if not, it's even tougher when we go to max risk. So, how am I going to switch this up? There's going to be a lot of boss killers. So boss killer number 1, Miss Surtur, right over there. I'm gonna take Silver Ash as well. I'll be using my Null Altar, skill 2, And then, of course, if there's a boss killer, why wouldn't there be this girl, right? I'm tongue twisting. But yeah, there's Chen, and then there's going to be Myrtle. I'll take Bagpipe as well. Also a boss killer, by the way. Then there's going to be Mudrock. She's going to help me to handle the crab lane that is on the right of the map. There's going to be a Saria. Saria is going to be helping me with some healing in this stage. There will be a Shemare. So I'm using Shemare to debuff the boss to lower his defense so that my operators can handle it better. And I think there's just one more operator that has slipped off my mind. And this operator is a Blemishine. So I'm using Blemishine to buff Mudrock as well, because this allows Mudrock to gain SP every time she hits. And I'm also trying to get Blemishine to kill the middle lane, the vertical lane where a lot of the snipers comes in. So anyways, 10 operators, let's see how I do it. Arena 8, Risk 15. Alright, I'm gonna start off by placing Myrtle first. Following on, there's gonna be a Saria right over here. So Saria's a pretty damn good defender. She still has a high attack, which lets her to deal with these smaller mobs, or at least one of them. Then I'm gonna have a Mudrock right over here. I'll support Saria by placing a No Altar. Get some extra attack onto these smaller mobs. Now remove her. Let's get Myrtle's skill again, and then Chen Altar's gonna sit right here. Alright, then I'm gonna have Silver Ash, followed by a Bagpipe. I'm gonna turn on Chen Altar's skill to get rid of the shielder over there. Let's remove Myrtle, not needed anymore. Once Chen is done, I'll stop her skill. I'm watching Bagpipe's lane now. So with Bagpipe's skill, I can get her to have 2 block and she can damage these 2 enemies at once. Now I can remove Bagpipe. And I'll trade it for a Blemishine right over there. I think there's gonna be one more leak over here, but it's fine. Oh, there's no leak. Surprising. Saria caught it. I'm not gonna turn on Chen's skill yet because I'm waiting for this guy to debuff my Silver Ash, and only when that happens, I'll turn on Chen's skill. Turn on Blemishine. Get her to kill these guys a bit faster. I don't want this guy to swipe my Chen away, so I'm gonna put a Myrtle to block him temporarily and trade for a bit of a higher attack by putting in Bagpipe. You can turn on Bagpipe's skill, that would be great. There you go. Let me get Bagpipe to kill this caster as well. Nice. Now, let me set up to kill the Corrupted Knight. So I'm gonna have a Shemare right over here. I'm gonna remove Saria and then have a Surtur. Turn on Blemishine skill again. Get her to kill these things a bit faster. Okay. Let's get Surtur's skill. What the hell is going on here? Why is there someone with leak? No, that's not good. Oh, Shemare can kill. I think Shemare can. Oh, it's very close. Goodness sake. That is not part of the plan at all. Alright. Left side cleared. Let me remove everyone. Okay. I'm not gonna remove Shemare yet. Let me lower down the attack of the boss. Then I'm gonna use Blemishine to kind of put him to sleep. Like, hold him there for a little longer. He's probably gonna cast his special attack though. So, there goes Blemi. I'm gonna trade for a Saria. Let me lower his attack again. With Shemare. So Saria survives a little bit longer. Right, beautiful stuff. Now I'm gonna play Silver Ash here. And I'm gonna try to do a bit of a split box. So what I mean by that is that I'm gonna put Surtur here. Just to hold on to him a little longer. I don't know if I can split box a lot. Might be pretty risky, but okay, I'll not do it. I'll just turn on Surtur's skill. And let's turn on Silver Ash as well. This guy is weak to physical damage, so it's pretty good to use Silver Ash against him. Right, and I'm gonna stun him with No. So No's gonna do the remaining damage that is probably needed onto the boss. I think No still has a shield, which helps a lot here. And then there you go. A really tough Risk 15. One of the harder ones yet of this season. Alright, hope this guide helps you guys in some way, and if not, I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.